am off by myself. I've spent the last 2 days in Casper, Wyoming, just kind of getting a lot of things taken care of, like a shave, like a haircut, several showers. Kind of redid my bike a little bit, so I needed to make sure everything was done. Even got myself a new shirt so I could be seen in traffic. I do have my flashing light, but I really don't want to be hurt today. When you have 2 people riding, it'll give you a little more visibility, but one person, not as much. And I'd really like to make it to Iowa and be seen and see my wife. But I'm on my own. I'm going to go 60 miles to Douglas, or 107 mile to a place called Lux. Getting better with names, as you can see at the end there. And I've got a very early start. It's something different when you're not responsible with another person. Everybody's kind of making decisions together. So when I'm by myself, it just seems to roll just a little bit smoother because I get things done the night before. I'm really not engaged in conversation. I'm a squirrel type of person, so I get distracted pretty easy. So when there's really no distractions, not trying to go where we're gonna have dinner, where we're gonna eat, where we're gonna come home, having beers. I really don't drink unless I'm with a friend, just having a cocktail. So I probably won't have anything to drink unless I get real thirsty, I guess, as far as beer and whatnot's concerned. And so I'm up early. I'm out even before 6 o'clock. So it's me and the sunrise. What a difference a pair of tires make. Big fat mountain bike tires and skinny gravel tires. Looking at the terrain, there's not a lot of, although it's the rail trails, there's not a whole lot of gravel, and the gravel that I am riding on is just compact. So changing these tires to get a better roll is is embarrassing, because if I would have done it earlier, I would not have to work so hard. I mean, I'm working hard, but not as hard as I used to. So I am happy to have these new tires on. Looks like I'm getting more distance for my output, and we'll see how that goes. Richie was carrying the tackle box, tool bag, I guess I'll call it. It's got our pump in it and any bike repair stuff. I have it now. It bulges out my bag. I got it I have it in the back side there. My knees are hitting. It's good. So, just a matter of adjusting it forward. But I'm too lazy to do it right now. I don't want to pull over. I don't want to pull it out. I don't want to reorganize my frame bag. So I'm going to sit here and just listen to go. Reminds me of the old corduroys, the big bell corduroys. Yeah, I'm that old. I had big bells. I was proud of it. I looked damn good in big bells. Corduroy was even better. You'll notice how I have knee braces on. My knees feel fine. I just went and bought these sleeves for preventative measures. They're comfortable. Don't seem to be in the way. I had them on my skin the last time, and when I took them off, what a sweaty mess. Now I got them over my leg protectors. Protected my leg from the sun. And seems to be a little more comfortable. But I'm sure these leg protectors, at the end of the day, are gonna be sweaty and they're gonna be dirty. I'm gonna be sweaty and dirty. 60 miles to Douglas, 107, I think it's to Lusk, L-U-S-K. I'll have to take another look because, well, don't know if I'm gonna get there. Anyways, Terry out. Okay, just past this bad boy. What the crap? Think it'll strike me? Is it a rattler? What is it? Don't know what it is. Oh Lordy. Oh my God. Yeah, I just ran by that and almost ran it over. I thought it was a stick. It's not a stick. Wyoming has big long snakes coming off the road to try to kill you. If I'd have fell down, I don't know what happened. Got his body wrapped around me, started eating me. I mean, you don't see stuff like that in Lake Tahoe. Hardly ever see snakes at all. But that was a big snake, and he's just chilling on the side of the road this morning. I'm assuming to get some warmth from the sun. But wow. Yeah, for some of you, hey, it might not be a big deal, but wow. Keep your eyes open, Carson. Hey, it's so silent out here. Outside of my wind, which is very little. Cars come by in patterns. I don't know why that is. You'd think it would be evenly paced, but it's not. 10 minutes will go by, nothing. 15, even 20, nothing. Then all of a sudden, somebody opened the floodgates. As my mother-in-law would say, who opened the floodgates? Speaking of floodgates, that's pretty down there. We're by the river, hay fields. I'll take it. Oh, and I got a new seat. It's a compression seat, so it's got some sponge to it. So it's not just the seat, I mean it's the post. Suspension post. And I got a new seat. My new seat has a crack in it. A hole in the middle for, you know, my business. The lady told me I should have that. And she said, once I go crack, I won't go back. And I went, huh? I'm from the West Coast. We don't even allude to that stuff. But in Casper, Wyoming, that was a funny thing. Since she said it, everybody cracked up. I thought it was funny too. I cracked up. Once you go with a crack in your seat, you don't go back without a crack in your seat. It's the way it is. Oh, big muddy field. I don't even know what that means. Oh, look at that old barn. Get a better look at it. Ooh, that's an old building. That about? I don't know. Probably has something to do with this over here though. You think that is a water tower? Probably. Well, maybe it's just oil. What do you think that was? Just a horse thing? Oh no, that's for probably snowdrifts, right? Yeah, I think it is. My father-in-law told me something like that. That stuff is like snowdrifts. That's beautiful down there. All those beautiful trees, hay fields, big water sprinklers, and a bunch of hay. I was told at breakfast this morning by a cowboy that in college, the only sport that college players get paid is rodeo. So hey, that was pretty interesting. So if you can pay college players in college to go to college, scholarship, rodeo, why not anything else? My son would love to be making some money in college playing football. So, just saying. Not trying to start no controversies. I'm just saying. Glen, July 26, 1842. John C. Fremont, first expedition to the far west, guided by Kit Carson. Kit Carson? That's me. Kit Carson with Joseph something, Bissonnetti as interpreter. Also Maxwell H. Hunter camped in this rocky glen. Names and dates of many of the 300,000 travelers of the Oregon Trail are here. Wow. So, if I came here last night, this is where I would have camped. Either that or the church over there. Sorry about my squirrelness. But that's it right there. How cool is that? Rockin' the Glen. Sweet. Way to go, John C. Fremont and my boy Kit Carson. New guider. Has the last name Carson. Maybe that's why I like to do my exploring the way I do. Maybe so. Let's check out Glen. Turning left on Tank Park Road, which is really cool. I don't know what that plant's doing. Every time I see a plant like that, I think they're making dog food. I don't know why. Someone told me that. But who knows what it is. Probably not dog food. But I do get a road by myself. I'm off the highway, and I'm onto a road. At least I think I have it to myself. But I'll already find out if I do or not. Oh no. I heard something I didn't like. The flat, no. Come on. Fix yourself. Come on. Come on. Dang it. If I keep going, got a flat, got a hole. Don't know if it's flat yet. They are tubeless, so hopefully it will seal itself. Hopefully. What could I have ran over? I mean, I'm on nothing. Crapola. It's part of bike riding. If I do have a tube. I do have more sealant. And because it's in the middle, I can even pop a little thing in it. So hopefully I'll be okay. I'm hoping to just seal itself. Let's hope. Seal yourself. Tubeless tires has this liquid in it that should seal itself with little tiny holes. And I heard it go. Gotta pay attention to where I'm riding my bike. We're gonna find out what's happened. See if we got a hole in it. See if it sealed itself. Please seal yourself. Please seal yourself. Didn't seem like a big gash, so that's the good news. And I have those little, what they call bacon strips, so I can put the bacon strip in there. And this is where I'm at, so hey, who knows? I'll be fixing a flat next to a dog food factory. Come on, seal yourself. Seal yourself. Do what tubeless tires do. It seals themselves. All right, moment of truth. I'm gonna pull over and see if it's still leaking. If it is, I gotta change a tire. Or I'll try to plug it first, then I'll change it. Let's just hope it's held there. Alright, let's check it out. See where it's at. That's it right there. It sealed itself. Oh, wonderful! Do not care much for the flat tires. And these are brand new tires. So, did I get something in it? Obviously I did. You see the wet spot there. That's where it is. And it did, it sealed itself. I'm so happy for that. I need to be careful. Careful of where I'm going. There's a lot of little things on the road. And these aren't big knobbies, so if I do have an extra tube, not an extra tire, but an extra tube, I should buy an extra tire. That's what I probably should have done. What's the matter with me? So we're gonna give this a ride, see what this is like. It's a little bumpy. Thank God I got my suspension seat. Yeah, getting down on the gravel, and my tire seems to be sealing itself. So, good news and good news. And I'm off the freeway, highway. I'm off the road with all the big trucks. Wish I had a fishing pole. Oh, they got a boat.
Next, go straight.
Come on, we need to straighten that out to get it in there. Okay, well, now that I've been on gravel for several miles here, I'm a little more appreciative of the road after my brains. I'm on washboard, my brains and my booty and my shoulders. They'll take a kind of a beating on this, and you really can't get any time, at least not on this kind of gravel. Please tell me there's a car behind me. I've been on this thing all by myself. Check that out. That's cool. But I guess you don't get to see all that. I pull out this thing and a car comes. I've been on this road for 7 miles. Nothing but me and dirt and jarring washboard roads. Oh, I pull it out. And what do I get? Well, a car and some antelope. There's a lot of antelope in this country. Okay, well, my SD card went out as soon as I hit the gravel. The gravel was absolutely miserable. It was about 16 miles of nothing but loose and washboard road. So all that gravel I've been talking about and dirt I've been talking about, I finally hit it, and it kicked my butt big time. So I'm 60 miles in. I am here at Douglas, but because I ran out of SD cards, the only place to get one here in Douglas, Wyoming is the Dollar General, and they only have 32 gigabytes. The next place is going to be probably a couple days up, so I'm going to try to limit what it is I'm recording. However, I'm 60 miles in. I'm 55 miles to Lusk, L-U-S-K, and I'm going to go for it. I'm tired. I'm not lying. It's hot. It's about 95 degrees. But, you know, if I can't do a 100-mile day after 2 days of rest, when can I do a 100-mile day? So I'm going to do 110 miles today, 60 and 55. That's 115 miles last I checked. So I'm gonna do 115 miles today, 55 going now, and wish me luck. Okay, not a lot of filming, but just a little update. I'm 14 miles into coming in from Douglas, so that's 62 miles, 64 miles altogether. Messing with my head. Promised myself every 10 miles, but I made it 14, that I would stop, take a 10-minute break, eat a full Cliff Bar and a full Gatorade. A full Gatorade. I didn't do that on my first 60. Not until the end when I was dust. I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty. I need some Gatorade. But I was spent. Had a bean and rice burrito at a Mexican food restaurant, and about 5 big glasses of cold ice water. Went by Dollar General, got my SD cards, some Gatorade, and I thought it was 2 bottles of water, which came out to one of the bottles of water became a 7-up. Tells you how much I paid attention. So in one of those bottles, in the back, is Gatorade and soda. Ought to be good. It'd be the last thing I drink. I'm gonna drink the hot ones first, and then when I get up there, I'm gonna take the back ones, which are gonna be cold because they got that double layer of metal stuff. And the wind, if you see it blowing, I think it's gonna be at my back. It's on my side there for a little while. So, made it to the rest area here, Wyoming Wildlife Rest Area. Don't know where it's at, but I'm gonna take that way. I'm going that way. So that's my update. I'm trying to make it 115 miles today. Got another 10, 11 miles in, and I came into the town called Shawnee. And I said, oh, Shawnee. I seen a school sign over there saying school crossing. But as you start to see, Shawnee is an old town. That's a ghost town. Looks like that might have been a gas station. Yeah, there's a new house down there. There's the only person that's probably here. And there's a school. That is the Shawnee School. Got a little bell up there. It's telling all the kids, hey, time to come to school. Got a new roof, it looks like. But no children. All boarded up. It says 5,000 people in this town. I don't see how that's possible. Where are the people? Nowhere, I must say. People are nowhere in this town. Nobody but me. Population of what's in that family over there, which is probably 5, so now it's 6. They need to change their sign. They need to update these things. I know it costs money to come out and to put new signs up, but let's be accurate. People on bikes come in, they see a school crossing sign, and they see 5,000 people. I think they can get something to eat or something. They can't. All right, well, my next 10 miles, there's nothing. I've got exactly 30 miles to go to finish my 115-mile run. We'll see how that works. Okay, I forgot to record my break. I just drove off from my break one. Oh yeah, I forgot to record. So I'm now 20 miles out. And this whole thing's been a climb. This whole second half has just been nothing but climbing. I mean, come on. And I still got like 15 miles of climbing. So my next break will be after another climb or 2 or 3. You can see in front of me. My whole last 10 miles was climbing. Just a lot. But I'm taking my breaks right. I'm just really slowing down my pace, maybe 8 miles an hour. To kind of, you know, I don't want to burn out. But I'm getting there. 20 miles is just 20 miles. Which is interesting because I done my first 20 miles this morning in about an hour and a half. But I have a strategy of slow and steady wins the race. Again, it's my first Century ride ever. I've not even done that on an e-bike. So, pretty proud of myself. And the wind's blowing pretty hard. So, that's number 1. And that's number, I don't know if that's number 1. So that's number 55. I don't know what it is. But, climbing. And, at least my last break spot had a bench. That was cool. And shade. Again, very cool. Had to butt butter. Redo that. By the way, that's one of my most least favorite things to do every morning. You get up after a nice comfortable night's sleep, well, or a night's sleep. You gotta wash yourself and put on this cold butter. And you know, I'm glad I have it on. So yeah, I gotta take care of my skin, but wow. Anyways, had 2 protein bars. This is what I'm doing. Pretty much the same stuff. Been following this railroad track. Really cool as I, you know, getting the trains that are going by. I'm giving the old toot toot and they're horning it for me. So I think that's pretty cool. That's for some reason motivating. Why I'm doing it, I have no idea. I'm bored. But that's what I'm doing. And so this is where I'm headed. Just uphill, continuously. And then I think my last 5 miles, as far as Komoot is concerned, looks like it's downhill. But you know, Komoot has lied to me before. So, he didn't lie to me this time though. He said it was going to be uphill. And it is. But it's pretty neat up there. It's getting late. It's like 4:30. 5:30? What time is it? I don't know what time it is. I think it's 5:30 my time, yeah. 5:30, so I ought to get in about 7:30. That's why I give myself at least, you know, well, 8 to 10 miles an hour. It's 5:30, that's 7:30 to 8. So I'll give myself till 8 o'clock. If I'm there sooner, good for me. If not, I'll ask one of those trucks to take me in, please. I'm not asking anyone to take me anywhere. I'm riding the sucker all the way. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. That's my breaking news. In the eastern part of Wyoming. And because I'm doing this 115 mile ride, tomorrow I'm gonna do an 80 mile. That gets me across the border and into Nebraska. Nebraska. Here we come, Nebraska. When I came into Wyoming, I came in through Yellowstone. It didn't even have a sign. If it had a sign, I obviously didn't. I was not aware of it. So this will be one of my first signs I get to see. I can't believe I made this. I am so excited. I'm so proud of myself. That's Lusk. And for the first time coming into a town, it's going downhill. I can't believe it. It's just such an accomplishment. I'm so happy about it. My butt's not happy, but I am happy. 115 miles in a day. I've gotten so much stronger since I've started. I've overcome some knee hurts and body hurts. And it's just amazing. It's so rewarding to be able to do this. Such a physical challenge. Such a spiritual challenge. Such an emotional challenge. To just not want to give up and just get on a plane and go home. That's it. Ride in with me. Okay, big town of Lusk. Left at sunrise, coming in at sunset. That's a long time to be on a bicycle. Motels in America, they are really trying to compete, and in these little towns they are so adorable, I guess I could say that, with their little flowers and their shade, lamp shades that have the little pull down thing, you know, and one over the bed. Also over the bed is this ram's head. Again, we know my feelings on that. again, I'm not against killing animals, you know, per se. It's just, you know, when you have long range rifles maybe and you kill it where it's kind of an unfair competition. It's an unfair fight. And then after shooting it from a long distance, you walk over, you stand behind it, you grab it by its horns, and you take a picture of it to say, hey, look what I did. And then you take it and you mount it on a wall to humiliate it for the rest of its life. So it just sits there like, yeah, I got my shit shot off, and I got shot, and here I hang forever. So okay, but I digress. But taking a look at the motel, it is cute, you know. It's clean and it's nice. I mean, it has that old style stuff to it, you know, with your own little kitchen sink and coffee pot and, you know, bathroom. I've been in the Hilton for 2 days, and what does this really have over the Hilton? It doesn't have a spa. It doesn't have a spa. I like the spa. Not that I like getting in a spa. I've not been in a spa in over 20 years, but I had, well, my own spa, but not public spas. But I had to get in. My body was just so tore up I had to. But so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna order some pizza and have it delivered and just kind of take the night off here. It's 7:47. Nice. And that's that. I'm gonna get some ice and ice my body.